is the pumpkin pie mix, which is very important. If you go into the baking section and you look up, and this is the pumpkin pie mix. It looks like this. Okay, and after the pumpkin, our next ingredient is the confectionery sugar. Go over here and get it. It just pretty much looks like this. And it may be called powdered sugar, confectionery sugar, it just depends. And it's really puffy. You put it in your cart. Let's move on. Okay, now we're in the dairy section, which is very important because it's got two really big ingredients. First, we have the butter. Get one of these. And over here is the cream cheese. Let's go over there. Now we go to the cream cheese. There are two main types of cream cheese you can have. It's either for the Philadelphia cream cheese, which I think is the best, or the fettuccine cheese. But I'm going to take the Philadelphia cream cheese because it's, well, it's just a better brand. Let's put that in the front. Now, cream cheese is for the filling, which is the most, I think, best tasting part of pumpkin. Let's go to the next part. Okay. Next ingredient we have is the eggs. First, you have to check your eggs to make sure none of them are cracked. Nope, all good. Can't you see? All of them are good. Okay, we've gotten our stuff and we're at the car and we're gonna put our stuff in the car and go home and make it. It's Mackenzie and this is my sister Abby. She's gonna be my helper. Okay, helper, can you please turn it to 350 degrees? Good job. Now, we have our ingredients, and first we have our jelly roll pan, and make sure it's got sides on it. That's really important, because if it didn't have sides, there would be no roll. Alright, we have our 3/4 cup of flour, we have our 2/3 cup of pumpkin pie mix, 3 eggs, 1 teaspoon of, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of salt. We have our 2 tablespoons of butter that's already sort of melted. It's softened. And our packet of Philadelphia cream cheese that we got at the store yesterday. We have our 1 cup of sugar. Now, we're going to get it ready to bake. Let's go. Okay, now it's time to get the ingredients ready. But first, we have to get a sheet of white paper out. Take your cooking spray and spray the pan. Just a little bit. Okay. Next, you have to put the wax paper on, like so. And then you have to spray it again with the wax paper. Okay. And you spray it again. Alright, now follow me, Vanna. And we have a mixer. Okay. Of course, we're doing the cream cheese filling because I've already put the butter in. But now we have to put a cup of powdered sugar in. Ooh. Okay. When it looks nice and done and creamy, you just lift this up and take your spatula again and just wipe that part off. And don't sneak a lick because you need all of it for your filling. Okay, now we come over here and place it there. And get just a simple bowl. Take your spatula again. And just get all the cream cheese out, cream cheese filling out. Okay, now that the icing is done, we need to start on the pumpkin part. First, we need our sugar. Just pour the sugar right in there. Next is the eggs. And you just, if you kind of need to move that, you can. Then put it back in your bowl. Make sure there are no shells. Come and see. It's got that nice rich pumpkin color. Then stop it and kind of.
Mama? Pull.
And ease it like that.
Gotta love brothers.
Gotta love brothers. And stir it again. Make sure it gets all the flour in there. Okay, we're done. There's 15 minutes on the clock. So while you do that, get a large hand towel like this and lay it on the table. Like that. Now we have to go get the confectionery sugar, or the powdered sugar. And sprinkle some on the cloth. Watch. Okay, well it's time to get it out. It's nice and golden. Isn't it a beauty? Come look. Ah, it smells good too. After a few minutes of cooling, we need to take it out. Using the wax paper, Vanna, could you help me? Grab the corners. Lift. Now, you need to set it right there. Okay. We need it like this. This. And peel this off. And I don't need your help. Do it slowly. Ooh, it's warm. Woo, it's hot. Oh. That's why you have to do it slowly and carefully. Okay. Now when you've done that, point it up at me. Point it up at me. When you've done that, just take it and do it like that. And then you gently start to roll. Alright, when you've fold it up, fold the sides up. Vanna, could you open the freezer? And you just stick it in a safe place in the freezer. And let it stay there for 15 minutes. When you have 15 minutes to wait, there's one thing that you need to do. You need to clean up, and you can make it fun. Okay, it's out of the freezer, and the reason we put it in the freezer was to get it ready for rolling up. Okay. So now we take the icing and we just spread it on there. Like that. Make sure you have a spatula. It's like a spatula, not a spoon or anything. And make sure you get the sides and everything. After you're done, excuse me, you just take the roll and make sure you have a good grip on it. Just start rolling like that.
Very carefully.
Look, there's your beautiful pumpkin roll. Here is the final product. It probably doesn't look like what you were expecting it to look like. But I do have a little piece for everyone. Please enjoy. And maybe you can make one of these for Valentine's Day. You never know. Happy Valentine's Day.